Spyro.
Alright then. Well, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. The name's Defender, and welcome back to more Spyro 2, Ripto's Rage. Previously, we managed to make our way through the Autumn Plains, after a little bit of head bashing and backtracking, and here we are in the Winter Tundra, the final hub world of the game. And we're gonna finish the game today, unless something horrific happens. Oh, I forgot. Wait, so what am I missing now? Oh, I guess the orbs didn't count because I didn't jump into a portal to save. Well, that's embarrassing. Let's fix that, shall we? Also, hello, Booble. I see that you're going to be lurking. I'm sorry that you woke up with a headache. I hope the dulcet tone of my voice, as well as a lot of rest and fluids, will help you feel better. I completely forgot that this game, it does have autosave, but only when you jump in between portals and the like. So we gotta quickly run around and pick everything up again, but that's okay. Can't hide that from me. Alright, let's try not to do what we did last time. There we go, that's better. Alright. Got our orbs again. So now we just gotta get the gems again. And then, I'll jump into a portal, actually save my progress, and we'll be able to go from there. Hello, camera. Work with me here. There we go. Was there recently a big Spyro remaster or something, or am I just going crazy? Yes and no. The Spyro Reignited trilogy was released on modern systems in 2018. So, yes, it was released, but several years ago at this point. Anyway, let's head to the first stage, Mystic Marsh. I do in fact own the Reignited trilogy, but, well, you know me, I'm an old curmudgeon, so I stick to what I know best.
Things just aren't the same since our magic fountain shut off. It sure would help if you could find out what evil force is behind this disaster.
2018 was 4 years ago, but it definitely doesn't feel like it. Yeah, what even is time anymore? I mean, to be fair, time was already a construct we made for ourselves just so that we could have some kind of semblance of, you know, conformity to the days and all of that, but, well, it's a little early in the morning to get that existential, so, I'll save that. Please? Why are you so high up? Well, that was interesting. But yeah, the Winter Tundra is actually the smallest hub world in the game. It only has 4 stages and a speedway. Plus, each of the stages don't have talismans, so you get an orb for finishing the main issue that each stage is having. So really, this world is essentially intended to just help you collect more orbs, which is fine. But it also means if you already have enough orbs to finish the game by the time you get here, which we did, you don't actually ever have to visit any of these stages, which, I don't know. I like that idea. You know, it's the very kind of one of the founding principles of the 3D collectathons. You know, if you were very thorough in the early stages, you can have the opportunity to either slack off in later stages or ignore them entirely if you're good enough. But being the kleptomaniac that I am, I gotta collect everything. So that's what we're gonna do. Ow. Sorry, little frog. Give me your life force. Alright, let's go into the whirlwind. I forgot how many enemies this stage has. Just be able to glide to there, yes? Yes. Get out of here. There's a 1-up. Should defeat the other enemies first before I try and snag it. Alright, well we definitely have enough spirit particles for the spring power-up. You know what, I'm going to torch the frog and just recover my health that way first. I kind of like all of the spiraling, you know, rooftops in this stage. I don't know, it's just it's a nice design. There's another spring gate. Alright, so what's your dealio?
What? Oh, I must have dozed off there. Golly, looks like I let the fountain switch off. Here, take this orb and, don't mention my little nap to Hydrar, okay?
Alright, sure, I'll keep your secret for a bribe. Yeah, now we can leave the stage. Not that I'm going to. At least not yet. There's still things to collect. Also, watch out for the purple sludge. That will damage you. It looks like you can go swimming in it, but you can't. Oh, hello there. Oh, hold on, there's another frog. And another 1-up. Alright, you know what? I'll take it.
Ah, Spyro, a friendly face. A bunch of rotten thieves have stolen the spark plugs, and I'm stuck here. Please get the 4 plugs back.
Alright, get the spark plugs. Somehow that didn't count. Oh, I need the spring gate. If I can find it. So now we gotta chase down these kangaroo thieves? Are they supposed to be like beavers? I don't know, but they have stolen the spark plugs, and that's all I care about. One down, 3 to go. Oh yeah, be careful. We got some underwater enemies. These little guys are like platypus pufferfish? Yeah, just charge into them when they're not inflated. Bonk. Yeah, let's dive down. There's definitely a lot of ways you can navigate this area. Alright, so now we can go in here. Where'd that thief go? I guess I should take the one up. I thought all of the thieves were supposed to spawn at the same time. I guess they only do one at a time? Oh well. That's easy enough to solve. Through the spring gate. Oh, that works. That was cool. Number 2. Aha! Oh, you thought I was going that way, didn't you? Guess what, pal? That was your undoing. It's an interesting camera thing that was going on there. Now, if I were the last thief, where would I be hiding? That's a great question. Maybe somewhere over here? Aha! Oh, that was easy enough. That was anticlimactic.
Wahoo! I'm back in business. Here, young dragon friend, take this. It's museum quality, but you deserve it. Now I just need to figure out how to collect the ivory from those beasties before they disappear.
Alright, so I think the last gems, as well as our last challenge, should be right over here. This is a fun challenge. I like this one.
Ah, Spyro, so glad you're here. I'm perfectly useless without my trusty pencil, and I seem to have lost it. I do have this extra egg. Perhaps you can trade it for my pencil.
Pick up the egg and trade it. So this is a trading quest. So basically, you might have noticed some things around the environment that we need to hand over and basically return. And that's going to be the gimmick. So we gotta find basically each step in the trading sequence and put the items back. First item is an egg, so probably this nest would be a good place for it. And that gave us a seed. Well, there's a potted plant over there, or a potted planter, rather. And we get a rubber duck. Now, who could use a rubber duck? I know Ernie's not in this game. At least I don't think he is. No, I just want to run into you. That's all I want, man. There we go. Well, there's a mother duck here. Here. I hope you're, ready for adoption. And that gives us a turnip, I think. If we go over here, there's a big old cauldron. Turnips usually go well in cauldrons, I think. It looks like we got a coin or a medallion of some kind. Now this one's probably the hardest to figure out where it needs to go, since unless you were really thorough, you probably would never have noticed it. But you can see some things in the well, so let's just toss it in. Our wish is granted, and we have the pencil. I sure hope the professor washes his hands before this.
My pencil! Now I can begin calculating the age of the universe again. Here, take this orb. Alora says she thinks I'm going to lose it.
As much as I like eating adventures, I don't know if I've ever had a turnip. I think I had it once. It was food.
Carry the 6.
We'll leave the professor to that. As well as leave the stage, because we're done. I don't know if you can even buy turnips in a regular grocery store, though, to be honest. I think you can. I definitely know it's not the most popular selection. But I'm not entirely sure either. I'll have to try and see if I can remember that the next time I go grocery shopping.
Well, it's some consolation that you've collected so many orbs. My high-tech portal here will take you to Cloud Temples.
Alright.
I'm so disappointed. My super portal was coming along marvelously.
Okay, so I think you need 15 orbs to get into the Cloud Temples. I could be wrong, though, since I always had more than enough to get in, so... Anyway, let's go inside.
I used to be one of Avalar's most powerful magicians, until that big warlock over there stole my wand. He and his friends have used the magic to take over the city.
Alright, well, we gotta get the city back.
You don't actually expect me to fight him, do you? You're the big tough dragon, right?
Fair enough. So yeah, his magic blasts are homing, so you'll have to jump over them and kind of weave around in order to, you know, avoid being electrocuted or whatever. Alright. So yeah, watch out for the stone goats. They will burst from their stony prisons and attempt to run you over. The pink ones will spit lava rocks at you, so again, just jump over the projectile and attack them. Camera, work with me. Thank you. That's what we want to avoid. Careening off the abyss. Off into the abyss, rather. Go with you first. Okay. Fantastic. That is an ugly door. How quickly were they able to put that up? Oh well, it's gone now. Yeah, I'll take the one up. Oh, there's a sheep in stone. That's funny. And then I fricasseed it. Is there a technical difference between barbecuing something and fricasseeing it? I imagine there is. Again, these are the important questions that we end up asking on the stream. Oh, that guy. I like that guy. He's fun. But, we'll deal with him in a moment. Can't really do anything over here except grab these gems, but that's okay. Difference between barbecue and what? Fricasseeing. Is there a technical difference between barbecuing something and fricasseeing it? Again, I suspect that there is, but I am not culinarily inclined enough to know for certain. Well, that was easy enough. Oh, you got me. Well, thankfully I have more health than you do.
Spyro, you have freed our city from the claws of those evil warlocks. Please, take this orb. I foresee that it will help you on your journey.
Alright, thanks. Well, honestly, I don't know either. Fair enough.
Listen carefully, Spyro. If you want to get back to your home world, hold that orb and recite these 3 words. Klaatu Varada never mind.
Oh, funny. Ha ha. I've heard that before. I cannot remember what exactly the source is, though. I do know that's a thing, though. Alright, I need some health. Just 1. Thank you. Oh, this guy. Okay. Let's talk to this guy.
I'm a secret agent. I'm going to my secret hideout. Only members of my secret club are allowed to go there. I'm not leaving unless you hide behind that tree so you can't see me.
Alright, so we got ourselves some stealth here. Go behind the tree and just follow Agent Zero. Use the trees as cover. If he spots you, you'll have to start again. He's got good jumps, though. Don't worry about the treasure right now. You'll be able to go through here normally in a moment.
What? You managed to get here without following me? You must be a member of my secret club after all. Here, take this secret decoder. It will allow us to send secret messages.
Alright, thanks. I guess. Nice guy, but a little dumb. And now we can safely pick up the treasure. I like that minigame, but I was absolutely garbage at it as a kid. Thankfully, there's only one challenge left. And it actually features something that we haven't seen in a really long time, a new power-up. In fact, it's a power-up unique to this stage.
Our mystical bell towers have been overrun by trolls, and the bells haven't been rung in days. I tried a fire spell on the trolls, but it just made them crazier. This Super Freeze power-up will chill out the trolls, but we really need the bells to ring. They'll ring if you charge into them.
Use the Super Freeze power-up.
Our mystical bell...
Okay, you just say the same thing. So yeah, the little troll guys will run around. Use the Super Freeze to freeze them in place and platform. Honestly, it's a really cool power-up, but I can definitely see why they only used it once. It's a little one note, you could say. By the way, where you freeze the trolls will determine their height, so make sure you time it well. Oh, I see. So now you come over here. That's convenient. By the way, if you need to get a troll out of the ice block faster, just charge it. That should work, as long as you don't move.
I suppose you want an orb for doing that. Well, I'm afraid not. There's still one bell left. You can get to it by using the whirlwind behind me.
Also, that's a different voice actor? Or did, like, they do another take or something? That's not the same voice.
Thanks, Spyro. I didn't think you could do it. Here, have a souvenir from the Mystic City gift shop.
And, well, now we can say goodbye to the Super Freeze power-up, as we don't need it for anything else. It was fun while it lasted, for all of 2-3 minutes. Now, if I remember correctly... Yeah, we got ourselves a rocket here. Uh-oh. I definitely need the Super Freeze again for that. Have a good one, man. Gotta go grocery shopping, but I'll see if there are turnips. Alright, thanks. Please let me know. Oh, I see what I need to do. Okay. There we go. Unfortunately, now I have to wait for my Super Freeze to fade. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, we're actually down to just a Speedway and 2 stages left. Speaking of which, let's finish up the Speedway first. We should just be able to do this. Alright, Canyon Speedway. I think this is my personal favorite Speedway in this game. Although I do really like the Ocean Speedway. That one's also good. That's such a good sound effect, just the ring picking up. I don't know, that's just... I don't know, there's just something so satisfying about it. Go, go, supercharge! Now it's Vulture time. Really, that missed. And that's a skill point. We did it fast enough. Alright, but now we gotta find Hunter. Thankfully, he was really close to where the vultures are.
All right, Spyro. Are you ready to try out my plane? I just fixed it, and I'm pretty sure it won't crash now.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. Well, let's do it.
Okay, Spyro, here's what you've got to do. I've got the plane on remote control, so all you have to do is hit the targets with your machine gun. Press circle to fire the gun, and use the D-pad or analog stick to aim.
Okay, don't miss any targets. Got it. So just shoot the balloons. Also, your aiming is inverted. So pushing down will move the crosshair up, pushing it up will move it down. Left and right still move it left and right respectively, though. You have unlimited ammo, so honestly, you can easily get away with just holding down the circle button. You know, if you don't go deaf first. Okay.
Hey, you nailed all of the targets. It must be because you had such a good pilot.
Sure, whatever you say, Hunter. Alright, let's get out of here. But that's it. That is it for the Speedways. We are rapidly coming up on the end here, my friends. We've only got 2 regular stages left and a boss fight. And a little something at the end. Let's just go here. Robotica Farms. Uh-oh. So what's up?
Howdy, Spyro. These here pests have infested our farm. Could you find the time to help us get rid of them?
Sure.
Find your way over to the giant bug lamp and turn it on so we can zap any more invading pests. Them bugs are mighty tough. I reckon you'd need to shoot some of them out of the sky with that there pea shot.
So yeah, you'll want to be careful of these guys because they'll shoot stingers at you. And as Farmer Greenbean was saying, use the pea shots to take them out of the sky. Of course, we got a little more Donkey Kong action. And if you want, you can charge the barrels yourself, but there's usually not anything useful nearby, nor do you ever need it for a puzzle. But it's something you can do, and it's neat. I've actually been on a fairly massive farm before. My grandfather used to own such a farm. He had it was at least a triple-digit acre farm. Yeah, he was big business in the farm bit in farming. Oh, so these guys. Okay. So you'll want to charge into them before they can spin attack you, then head bash them to get rid of them. I think they're actually the only regular enemy in the game that requires a head bash to deal with. Which is unfortunate, because I think the head bash could be used in a few more interesting ways. I mean, it is just a ground pound, and, you know, ground pounds are mechanically relatively simple mechanics, and that's okay. But we got the windmills. Thankfully, all my years spent playing mini-golf are going to help me here. I really enjoy mini-golf, but I haven't been mini-golfing in a really long time. And unfortunately, given that the cotton candy keeps spreading, probably not going to be able to do that for, let's see, at the rate that we're going, until the heat death of the universe. I'm a patient guy. I can wait. Just keep scooping up all the gems. At least the fodder's finally sheep again, which makes sense because, you know, we're on a farm. Got some teeter-totters. Oh, okay. Getting a little craftier here. It's no match for me, though. That looks like electrified water. What would you ever need with electrified water? Unless, is that intended to be like the new, like energy form? Like we've moved past, well, actually, technically, we already have hydroelectric power, which has caused, you know, so. But I guess this is taking hydroelectric power very literally. Oh, hello. I'm gonna need you to stop doing that, please. Many thanks. Oh. I thought for a second you were stuck inside the pipe, but that was just a buffering error. Ooh, a rocket. Hello, Anthony504. We are glad to have you here. Hope you're having a nice Sunday. Just currently playing some Spyro 2. Because I felt like it. And also, I've been playing it for a couple of weeks, so I wanted to finish it. Technically, it's only been 1 week. Oh, hello. Can you... Thank you. Goodbye. Alright, so first we gotta align this... this way. Goodbye. Alright. Oh, a double hit. I don't think that did anything, but it was neat. Oh, that's... Ooh, that was close. How am I? I'm doing pretty well, thank you. I managed to get all of my errands done yesterday, so I can kind of just spend my Sunday doing whatever I feel like. Go over here. And turn on the giant bug lamp.
Way to go, Spyro. Them varmints won't be coming near our crops now. Can I offer you a reward?
And we get an orb for our troubles. Alright, so I think there's 2 challenges, and I actually think... Let's do this one first, since we are the closest to it. Oh, another mystery jar. I think... No, I think there's one in the other stage, too, so... That's alright. So what's the deal with this?
I used to drive my tractor all around the farm, but some fool robot blocked the path up. Do you think you could knock him down with a bit of a supercharge?
Clear the tractor path. Okay, so this is just a very simple follow the track.
I used to drive...
Oh, you don't say anything different. Okay. Alright. Well, let's let her rip. Oh boy. I guess I'm over here now, so let's do this challenge. That was not my intention, but it works out, I guess.
These darn bugs are making a joke of my expensive robot scarecrows. Can you chase them down and flame them, Spyro?
Sure. I got built-in pesticide. Alright, so we gotta chase down the bugs. But unfortunately, they'll move if you get a little too close to them. Ow. That's one. Okay, one more. That wasn't too tough.
My fields are safe from those flying vermin, Spyro. Take this doodad I done dug up yesterday.
Alright, let's, Oh, there's the mystery vase. Might as well hit that. Oh, this is what we're doing. Okay. Might as well take care of this now, otherwise I am going to forget about it. I've become one of those people who, when you give me something that I need to do, if it's something that I can do relatively quickly, it's like I have to switch to do it because, otherwise I will forget about it. And of course, doing it immediately enables me to then promptly forget about it, but it's already been accomplished, so, you know, there's no penalty for forgetting about it. Let's see. Okay. That's a good amount of cash. There should be a shortcut over here. Alright, let's try supercharging again. And thankfully, you don't have to do the supercharge loop in one run, which is really nice. It gets pretty twisty and turny, as you can see. Oh. That's unfortunate. Shortcut. Where is a shortcut? It's over here. Alright, hopefully third time is the charm. Okay.
A fine piece of steering that was, Dragon. Here, take this thingamajig I found in the cow pen.
There are only 4 orbs left in the game. And yes, the maximum orbs you get is 64. And I refuse to believe that is not supposed to be a small joke at the Nintendo 64. Alright, but the last couple of gems we need should be on the remainder of the path. Alright, help me out here, Sparks. Oh, they're right there. Well, that's easy enough. And considering we are close enough, let's actually go through the exit gate for once. Alright, so we're on our way to the last regular stage in the game, which is right through here.
I can see you've learned the value of orbs, Spyro. This touchy gate should work perfectly with the help of your impressive orb collection.
I believe you need 25 orbs to enter Metropolis, but again, I always have collected too many. I don't actually know that for certain.
We're counting on you, Spyro, and I'm doing my best to get that super portal working again. I promise.
Final stage, Metropolis. Huh. Alrighty then. Also, I like the antennas are used as a comb over. That's a nice touch. I like that.
This insurrection from the farms has got quite out of hand. We need someone to restore order. Find the inventor droid. She's been working on something big.
Alright, can do. So, as you can see, we've got space animals, including cows with ray guns. You'll be able to get over the lasers by jumping.
With all the budget cuts, these elevators need serious work. See, this one here is stuck. I expect it would start working if you could just give it a good whack, though.
Alright. Thankfully, we have something that can whack. The head bash. Alright, so the pigs. The pigs are definitely more dangerous than the cows, because they will light their rockets to zoom at you. So wait until they get close and flame them. They will explode upon death, so charging is not advised. Also, these cows with shields will have to put them away in order to try and attack you. So, wait until they drop their guard, then flame them. Oh. That works for me. Do I have a favorite Homeworld? Yes. I actually think the Summer Forest is my personal favorite. I love the song there, even though all the Hub World songs in this game are mostly atmospheric. I don't know, that one just kind of resonates with me the most. And I like the stages in that world. I think Hurricos is easily one of my favorites, if not my most favorite. I just like the stormy ambiance of that stage. Well, that works. Let's go up here. That's the first time we've had to climb in a while. But if we go over here, we have an interesting challenge on our hands.
As you can see, a vicious ox has taken over our armory. We thought that freezing the walkway would keep animals out. The ox is very tough. I advise using the bombs against it, and it'll probably take several bombs at that.
Avoid exploding bombs and use bombs against the ox. So we have ourselves a mini-boss here. Yeah, it's weird. But yeah, your goal here is to just skate and flame the bombs back. Just try to make sure you don't push the bombs back into yourself. we got a good rhythm going. Whoop. Victory!
Excellent work, Dragon. We can now defend our city properly. Take this visually pleasing reward.
Nice, my favorite is probably the Autumn Plains. Autumn Plains is also good. There is no hub roll in Spyro 2 that I think is bad. I do think the Winter Tundra is probably my least favorite, but I definitely don't hate it. Excuse me, cow. Having some barbecue. Bam! Not sure how head bashing an elevator causes it to go up, but there I go questioning the logic of a children's platformer where you play a small purple dragon fighting pigs with rockets. Oh, I exploded. That's what I get. There's a head bash chest. Oh, we're here at the end. Sweet.
Ah, Spyro. I heard you were coming. Thank you for your efforts in thwarting this attempted coup. Please take this item, which living creatures seem to like.
Well, it is an orb, and I do need some orbs.
It's a first for Avalar, a combination power-up. Thank goodness you're here to test it out. These invading sheep in their spaceships must be stopped.
So yes, a combination power-up. The only one in the game, and of course it's in the last regular stage. It combines Super Flame and Super Fly, and it is sweet. So we just gotta shoot down the sheep saucers. You know, as one does.
Excellent work. You knocked those sheep right out of the sky. This orb device is proof of your skill.
Let's see, did you know at some point during development they had water on the wall in Autumn Plains like an aqueduct? Just a cool small detail difference. I did not know that.
I knew it. Those first sheep sent out a distress call. The next wave of saucers is incoming.
Alright. But, I could definitely see why they would do such a thing. That would be neat. Oh boy. Dive! Where's the last one? Where are you? There you are. Alright.
Nice flying, Airman. You've proven the genius of my double power-up invention. Here, keep this to commemorate your victory.
And that's the last orb. We have all 64. Sweet. And now we can use the Super Fly and Super Flame to collect the remaining gems. Unfortunately, that gate is the only Super Fly and Super Flame power up here, so if you want more... Oops, I hit an invisible wall. Please let me up. That was overkill, but at the same time, it felt absolutely necessary. Yeah, I love seeing early pre-release stuff in games from this era. I do too. I love seeing pre-release stuff basically all of the time. I love learning about all of the development history and that kind of thing. I think it's super fascinating. Just kind of seeing what possibly could have been. Let's see. Oh, up here. Camera. Let's see. There is, I know, one more source of gems. And it is probably one of the hardest in the game to get. We will need Super Fly and Super Flame. But technically we only need the Super Flame. Alright, so we gotta go here. We're gonna have to backtrack very quickly. Okay. Puts us close. Thankfully, it looks like everything is back in the main area. They did make this power-up last for a long time, which is good. Alright, help me out here, Sparks. Oh, that's easy enough. And for the last time, we get that triumphant jingle. I mean, if you go back to a stage you previously fully completed, you do get it again, but... well, that's the last time we get it for fully completing a stage for the first time. But let's get out of here. Alright then. But just to confirm that I am not fooling, 100% in Winter Tundra, 100% in Autumn Plains, and 100% in Summer Forest. We're ready to finish the game. We've got full health, and we've got some Ripto butt to kick.
All right, Spyro, you've got the orbs. Defeat of Ripto is only moments away, right? Right? Well, anyway, good luck. He's right through this door.
Let me at him. Ripto.
Come back here, you useless animals!
Hey, Shorty. Maybe I can help.
What? You again?
Yup. If you want to test that power crystal, why don't you try it on me? I'll stand still, I promise.
I like that idea. Dragon, you've just sealed your fate!
This is the final boss, Ripto. As soon as it loads. There we go.
Spyro, we want to help you fight Ripto. Elora is using the orbs you collected to store power-up energy. Hunter will throw the powered-up orbs to you as they become ready. Even as we speak, the professor is experimenting with new forms of power-up energy, so you'll soon have abilities that no one has ever seen before.
Alright, so the main gimmick of the Ripto fight is that without the orb power-ups, you won't actually be able to damage him. And you and Ripto will be fighting over them. He will run towards them to try to pick them up too. Once you collect 3 orbs, you'll gain a power-up. The color of the last orb you pick up will determine which power-up you get. The third red, you get Super Flame. Just hit Ripto with your power-ups. Each one only lasts for a very short period of time, though. Ripto will just try to fire flame blasts at you, but if you keep charging, you'll be fine. If Ripto gets a red orb on his third one, his fireballs will become a shockwave that you'll have to jump over. So yeah, this match is a mix of evading attacks and picking stuff up. Also, this music is incredible. Uh-oh. Ah, the third Blue Orb. Oh, he's got a barrier. He's running at us. Let's see if I can get a different color. Ah! Green lets you fire an acid blast, which explodes. It doesn't have the reach of Super Flame, but, you know, it's got a blast radius, which is nice. I can get... Ah! No, that's mine. Oh, the third green orb. What do you do? Ah! That's bad. Oh, a sheep! Definitely want that. Alright, but Ripto has multiple phases. In his second phase, he'll summon a Robo Gulp. However, your basic strategy remains the same. Dodge his fire blasts, pick up the orbs. However, the Robo Gulp, you won't be able to charge him anymore to knock him out of the way. Oh, blue one. Ow! If you collect a third blue orb, you'll gain Supercharge! Nah. Okay. Yoink. But yeah, Ripto's main weakness is that Robo Gulp is way slower at picking up the power-ups. You know what? I'll let you have that. I feel bad for you. Uh-oh. Super Blast! Alright, we're fine. Alright, if you want that one so bad, I'll take this one. Ah! Alright, one more power-up should do it. Okay. But there's still more. We're at phase 3. But gaining the power of a golden orb, and after Ripto completely evaporates the arena, gives us the combination Super Fly and Super Flame. Just bombard Ripto with fireballs. And make sure you don't touch the lava. It is an instant kill. Also, your health will be completely replenished before this phase, because we had a blue sparks, but now we have a gold one. Thankfully, Ripto is actually not really able to hit you very well as long as you're actively moving around. You'll find it's much more difficult to hit him, though his shots do have a degree of homing. And you do have unlimited time with the Super Flame power-up here. So, just take your time and launch your shots. I actually think this is the easiest phase, if only because Ripto really only has his homing shots to hit you with. Plus, you're not trying to collect anything anymore. One more hit should do it. Goodbye. Well, he's most sincerely dead and definitely not coming back in a sequel. Alright, no sweat. I never died on any of the boss fights.
I don't think we can ever thank you enough, Spyro. I suppose you have to go now?
Yeah, I'd better. They'll be missing me in the Dragon Worlds, and I've still got a vacation to take. I need it more than ever now.
Before you go, I think that Moneybags has something he wants to give you.
I most certainly do not.
Hunter? Spyro, Moneybags is very sorry that he made you pay so much on your way through Avalar. We want you to keep the gems as a reward for helping us.
Wow, thanks. Sparks, can you grab them?
Let me just type in the new coordinates and... There! Spyro, you can now go to Dragon Shores.
Hey, why don't you guys come with me? I bet you could use a holiday.
I'm afraid we can't, Spyro. Ripto may be gone, but he caused a lot of damage during his short stay. We'll be cleaning up for weeks. Just remember, though, that you can always get back to Avalar from Dragon Shores if you want to visit.
Well, okay. Come on, Sparks. We've got a lot of vacation to catch up on.
And with that, we get the fantastic fly-through credit sequence. We're not quite done yet. We do have one more bonus stage to take care of, but then we'll be done. So yeah, no, actually, I should save that for later, so... But no, we'll just watch the credits for a moment. But yeah, it's, how long was this? I guess it was about 6 hours or so. A little bit more after when we do the bonus stage, but yeah. That's kind of what I remember of Spyro 2. Very weird going back to these older games and realizing that, hey, they weren't actually that long. They just felt long because, you know, I wasn't as good at video games. I just wasn't as experienced. But I don't know, I think there's a real benefit to having a game that doesn't take literally hundreds of hours to complete. Am I going to be doing 3 when I am done? Yes, but not immediately. I like to vary things up. I do have a pretty good idea of what I would like to do next. You know what? I'm feeling generous. I'll tell you what it is. It is the 20th anniversary of the Sly Cooper franchise. So I think this would be a good year to try and go through at least the original trilogy. So I think my next game will be Sly Cooper and the Thievius Raccoonus. That should be fun. I haven't played that game in a long time, too. But yeah, we still gotta finish this. I do intend to finish Spyro 3 probably before the year is up. But not for a while. I generally dislike trying to trying to complete an entire franchise back to back. Don't get me wrong, I love Spyro 3, but I'm a little Spyro'd out for the moment. Gotta give it a chance to recharge. I still think it's really unfortunate that they didn't do this kind of fly-through of the stages in the credit sequence of the Spyro Reignited trilogy in any of the games. It's like, come on, this is... Not only is it better than what they did in Spyro Reignited trilogy, which I think was just a black background with, you know, the scrolling credits and all that, which, I get it, a lot more people probably worked on the Reignited trilogy than worked on maybe the whole original Spyro trilogy combined, but come on. You really couldn't do this? Really? You couldn't? I don't know, it just seems lazy to me. But yeah, it's always kind of a struggle to try to figure out what I want to say over the credits, especially when the credits aren't the end and there's more stuff to do after the credits. So it's like you kind of want to balance, you know, giving your reflection on the game, but also not ending, because then it just kind of becomes, well, hey, we still have more things to do, and then it just becomes awkward. I still love this credit sequence, though. The music, I should say. It is fantastic. I think overall, in like the hierarchy of the original Spyro trilogy, Spyro 2, I've said it before, is definitely better than Spyro 1, if you ask me, but 3 is my personal favorite. Have I ever gotten all the skill points in Spyro 2 or 3? Yes, I have previously, but I didn't feel like doing it for this, because it's just, I don't really think it's that fun, and you don't even really get that anything good for it. I mean, for me, sometimes just doing it is reward enough, but I just didn't feel like doing it this time, and I will not be doing it in Spyro 3. But we actually get to explore Dragon Shores, but you do need enough gems and orbs in order to get in. I think it's like 8,000 gems and 55 orbs? I think they'll tell us.
Well done, Spyro. Step right on into Dragon Shores Park.
Nope, they didn't tell us, but we do have enough. Well, we've collected everything.
If you win 10 tokens, you can visit our theater.
Alright, let's just go right on in then.
Try to win tokens at the attractions. If you win 10, you can visit the famous Dragon Shores Theater.
Also, I like how all of the Norks have, you know, G names, Niles, and they're, like, now traveling carnival operators. I don't know, I just think that's funny. We'll start over here.
Hiya, Spyro. I hear you're a pretty good shot. How'd you like to try my shooting gallery?
Sure, I like shooting things. Yes, you could know. That's funny. I don't think I've noticed that before. I like that.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
Alright, shoot the targets. But after what we just done, this should be a piece of cake.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round?
Alright, sure.
Okay, I'll set the timer for you.
Alright, so there are 3 rounds to this, so now we gotta shoot these guys. Wait, that didn't hit? I call shenanigans, but okay. Alright.
Nice shooting. Here's a token. Ready for the next round?
You bet.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, it's those darn lizards again. This time we're not using rockets. We're using fireballs. Which, on the weapon hierarchy, are above rocks. Not bad.
Right. Here is my last token.
Alright, you can play the minigames again if you want, but they're just for fun. You don't get any tokens. Oh, this one. The Tunnel of Love.
Free, free, free. You pay no money down and make no monthly payments. In return, I'll give you 1 token. 1 is all I can give, but you can ride as many times as you'd like.
How expensive is the Tunnel of Love supposed to be? You make it look like we're trying to buy a bloody house or something. Yes.
Hop aboard, my friend.
Alright, let's do this. First we have to find an empty boat. This is exhilarating. Well, that was fun.
As promised, here's your 1 token. When you have 10, try visiting the Dragon Shores Theater.
Alright. Ooh, a roller coaster.
Welcome to the Dragon Shores Coaster. Here at the shores, we don't just ride, though. If you can pop all the balloons on the track, a token is waiting for you. Ready to ride?
Sure.
Watch out for the other coasters out there. It's a crowded track today.
That sounds like it violates literally every single safety regulation, but this is a children's video game, so who cares? Yeah, just jump and pop the balloons. Just try not to run anyone over or die. Try not to do both if you can. Oops. Excuse me. Oh, that's bad.
Ow, that looked like it hurt. Care for another try at the coaster?
Sure.
Watch out for the other coaster.
I have a very high pain tolerance. Here's a question. How are you all with roller coasters in real life? I despise them with every fiber of my being, mostly because they make me very, very sick. Uh-oh, I did it again. But roller coasters in games I'm fine with. Probably because I don't have that, stomach churning sensation. Alright, so just make the loop for the last balloon. Don't jump over it this time. Perfect.
Good job, Dragon. Here's a token for you. All right, I'll flip this switch and now you can ride more tracks. See if you can pop the balloons on these tracks, too. Watch out.
At the very least, this won't be as difficult as the balloon popping Shine Sprite in Super Mario Sunshine. That was an ordeal and a half. But yeah, I think that the ability that you actually get to go to Dragon Shores at the very end of the game is super neat. I do think the reward is a little lacking, since you only get the ability to view the game's cutscenes again, which is a neat idea. It's not really something that video games did much back then, but, They also could have just not put all this in, so I definitely think it's better that they did. Let's see, just like with the trolley in Breeze Harbor, you can change the track you want to go on by pushing left or right. Oh, here comes the loop-de-loop. Alright, there should just be one more alternate path of balloons, and we'll complete this round of roller coastering. Not that that's a real word.
Hey, not bad. Here's another token. There's one more run, and you're on a roll. There's a cannon installed on your car for this run, and you'll have to shoot balloons too. Are you gonna give it a try?
Okay, now we're definitely violating every single safety regulation. Because now not only are we causing reckless endangerment, we now have a friggin' cannon on our car. This can't be safe. Thankfully, you only need to use your cannon to pop the red balloons, and the hitbox to do so is fairly generous. Oh, yeah, like, see, that really shouldn't have counted, but it did anyway, and I'm eternally grateful for it. Uh-oh. And no, before you ask, I don't think you can shoot the other coaster cars. Just a few more balloons though, and we'll be home free. Okay.
Wow, you're a natural. You've conquered the coaster. Here's my last token.
Alright, so last up is the old classic, the dunk tank.
Step right up, Spyro, and take a look at what we've got for you today. Inside this here booth, you'll find some of the most vicious creatures you've ever seen. Here's a baseball to spit, sport. Take aim, shoot at the target, and watch as the terrifying creatures fall into the water below. But don't worry, you won't hurt them.
Honestly, that was not what I was concerned about, but thank you for your reassurance. Alright, so just spit and hit the target. It's really not that hard. Also, how deep is this dunk tank? How do they get out?
Yeah, that was pretty funny, wasn't it? Take this token for being such a good shot.
So yeah, just like with the other minigames, there are 3 targets to dunk. You do have an unlimited number of baseballs.
This is pretty easy, isn't it? Have another one of these tokens.
And lastly, we do get to dunk that incredibly annoying chef, which I do feel good about.
Wow, you really are a great shot. Take this. It's my last token.
And with that, we have all 10 tokens. And with that, we can now visit the theater.
Well, Spyro, it's your lucky day. You've managed to win enough tokens to enter the famous Dragon Shores Theater. Go on in and enjoy the show.
And so yeah, you just get to view all the cutscenes if you want. Still, it's a pretty cool idea, but the real reward is over here. As you can see, you need all of the gems and all of the game's orbs to unlock it. Which thankfully we have, because all of the gems that we paid money bags gets added back to our overall gem total after we defeat Ripto. Let's go inside and see what's there. It's a power-up gate. Looked kind of threatening. Well, what happened? There's no timer. You now have permanent Super Flame. You can take it into any stage you want. It is yours for the rest of the game. So if you're interested in collecting the remaining skill points, this will help you immensely. Particularly against the bosses. since the Super Flame allows you to damage bosses without actually having to use the mechanics necessary to damage them. You can just shoot them, and you'll defeat them. And that's pretty great. There is also one other thing you can do. Let me save the game first. Alright, now, I'm gonna quit. See if I can do this correctly. I didn't actually test this, but this should work in theory. Now we want to start a new game. We'll just start it in this file. I would like to skip the cutscene, please. Thank you. Okay. So if this worked correctly, I think it did, but again, I haven't tested this before, so I don't know if it did. You can start a new game with Super Flame. It's a pseudo new game plus. So if you just want to completely brick the game and, you know, go through it super quick, you can do that. Because Super Flame lets you explode things in a radius, you can damage enemies at a distance, you could damage metal enemies without having to charge them, and, well, it lets you fight the bosses super easy. Yeah. Go nuts. Oh, I actually can't quit from here. Huh, interesting. Well, I would like to, I'd like to end on a little bit more of a impressive note than that, so let me quickly blitz my way through the stage by just collecting enough gems to pay money bags again. He gets the last laugh, he gets one little bit of money from us.
Hi, Spyro.
Don't care, don't care.
That's Zap.
Don't care, don't care. Never actually spoken to money bags without enough money.
You can't use the bridge without paying, and you do not appear to have enough gems.
Huh, alright. Let's fix that.
Back again, eh? And with plenty of treasure, I see. Would you like me to open the bridge? I will.
Alright, fine.
Thank you.
I never actually talked to money bags without having enough money. Neat. But it's interesting that you can't quit the game immediately after starting it. I don't know, that just seems kind of weird.
Spyro!
Alright, we're done. Give me the talisman. Get me out of here.
This magic...
Blah, blah, blah. Alright, will I be able to quit the game now? Please let me say that I can quit the game. Yes, okay, cool. But yeah, if you want a pseudo New Game Plus, just get the Super Flame power-up, quit, and then start a new game immediately. Make sure you don't power off the PlayStation, otherwise you won't be able to... If you want to access it, you'll have to restart your file. Oh, only 1%. Okay, let's just jump back here, because I want to do one thing before we call it quits. And that's give Ripto a real run for his money with the Super Flame. And yeah, if you want to go back to Dragon Shores, just go through the Super Portal. But yeah, unfortunately, you can only access Dragon Shores through the Super Portal in Winter Tundra. It's not like there's a warp to it, which is unfortunate. But yeah, let's just go finish Ripto off with Super Flame. And then I think we'll call it quits.
Spyro, we...
So yeah, you can just straight up Super Flame Ripto. And this works for all the bosses. See, first phase done. So yeah, if you're looking to get the skill points for defeating bosses without taking damage, this is the way to do it. Get comboed, you nerd! That's phase 2. And phase 3, which will actually be the only one that's any kind of challenge at this point whatsoever. Oh well, that's not a no-hit. Oh well, unfortunate. That's right, we're still gonna kick his butt in record time, so I still feel good about that. Alright, I think that was probably only like a minute or so. Much faster than the first time. Don't need that. And with that, well, I don't really have anything else to add, really. It's been a real pleasure playing through this again. And I'm sure Spyro 3 will be even greater. This is the Defender. I really, really need to make sure that I double-check how I want to end these sequences off. Don't want things to keep dragging on. Until we meet again, farewell.